Welcome to Meet the Biz. Today is something that I know that I need right now and every day, especially the times that we're going through. And we have a very special guest who has been to the studio before, who does amazing healing meditations. Shannon Algeo. There he is. There he is. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me, David. And thank you to everyone who's watching this at Meet the Biz. I'm so grateful to connect with you digitally and can't wait till we get to connect again in person someday, hopefully soon.
Oh, I know the students at Performing Arts Studio West and Meet the Biz absolutely loved you. In fact, after you showed up one day and did the full meditation and healing that you did, they kept on saying, "When's he coming back? When's he coming back? I need it."
Oh,
So
I've been thinking the same thing. I've been like, when do I get to go back? When do I
I
get to go back?
Well, hopefully very soon, very soon. But you're here today, so I'm gonna just step out and let you do your thing, your magic thing, and thank you. And
Amazing. Thank you for having me, David.
yes, yes, of course. Okay, I'm still learning this. There it is.
Perfect. So welcome everyone. We're gonna do a 10 to 15 minute meditation today. And first of all, I just want to talk about just a little bit about what meditation is. You might already know what it is, but just to give us some context before we practice. Um, and also talk about the different physical positions that you can do this practice in. So maybe we'll talk about that first. You can do this practice anywhere, whether you're sitting against the wall or if you want to lie down, or if you're in a chair of any kind. There's really no right or wrong way to be physically for this practice. So any way that feels most comfortable for you. So the idea is to get into a comfortable position. So you can start to do that now, or we can get into that position in a few moments. And so meditation, and today we're going to be doing some deep relaxation techniques, is this practice of going inside of ourselves, going inward. And if you think about it, like so often in our lives, when we're awake, when we're going through our days, our eyes are open and we're like looking out into the world, and we're focused outward. We're focused on what's going on with our friends and family and loved ones, and what's happening in our environment, maybe what's happening in the world. And so this is an opportunity for you to, if it's comfortable for you, close your eyes and bring your awareness, bring your attention to the fact that you're alive, the awareness that you are alive, and there's this life energy, there's this presence, this potent aliveness that is pulsing and coursing through your body at all times. So we're going to bring the awareness to the mind, the thoughts, the emotions, how you're feeling, the body, the physical body, the sensations that you might feel in the body. And the idea is to let go as much as you possibly can, as much as is comfortable for you, to let the body go and to be held. That for these next 10 to 15 minutes, you don't have to hold yourself up. You don't have to do anything. There's no responsibility or expectation other than you get to rest. You get to explore your own inner space, your own inner world, what's happening inside you. So, without further ado, let's begin our practice today. So let's find your comfortable seated position. Maybe you're leaning back against a chair. Maybe you want to come to lie down on the ground. Maybe you want a pillow underneath your head, Or maybe you want to just feel like you're sitting up nice and tall if you're seated. And we're going to begin today bringing the pointer finger and the middle finger just to touch. Like if you're sitting in a chair, you can touch the sides of your chair with your pointer finger and your middle finger. Or if you're sitting on the ground, you can touch uh, the sides of the body on either side of your pelvis, touching the pointer finger and the middle finger. Again, pointer finger and middle finger. Or if you're lying down, you can just rest the pointer finger and the middle finger down on either side of you. And so the intention here is to connect to the ground, to connect to the earth energy beneath the body. Feeling the ground, the texture of the ground underneath the pointer finger and underneath the middle finger, feeling the ground. And also feeling all parts of the body, the other parts of the body that are touching the ground. Maybe your pelvis, your seat, the back if you're lying down. And then let's together take a deep inhale into the whole body, filling the body with breath. And then exhale, audible sigh, make a noise, sigh of relief. Ha. And then inhaling, filling the whole body with breath. Imagine you're receiving the breath through the fingers. And exhaling, audible sigh. Ha. And once more, deep inhale into the whole body. And when you get to the top of this inhale, hold the breath in for a moment. And then exhale, audible sigh, release and let go. Good. And with the pointer finger on the ground, the middle finger on the ground, we're going to repeat this mantra today, LAM. LAM. And you're going to repeat it just in your mind and in your heart and in your body. Just repeating this mantra, LAM, 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 LAM. And if you want to, you could say it out loud too. LAM, 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 LAM. This is our connection to the root chakra, the earth energy, the ground. Notice if you can feel your connection to the ground. Lam, 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 lam. And then releasing that hand position. And if you're lying down, we'll bring the hands and the arms slightly away from the body, palms facing up in a gesture of receptivity. And if you're seated, you can rest your hands facing up on the thighs or the knees. And just begin to feel the quality of support that the ground is providing you. As the body inhales, imagine and feel that the ground is rising and swelling to hold and support and contain the body. And as the body naturally exhales, feel that the body is giving its weight over into the ground, letting go. Inhaling, the body receives the support of the ground. Exhaling, the ground receives the weight of the physical body. Starting with the number 10, counting each exhaling breath from 10 all the way down to 0, counting each exhale one at a time, noticing the body's capacity to let go with each passing exhaling breath, letting go even more. And if you lose count, simply begin again back at 10. And wherever you are, releasing that counting breath, letting it go. And gently bringing the awareness to the top of the skull, the crown of the head, as the body naturally exhales, feeling a sense of release and relief in the skull, noticing that the ground can hold and support the skull. And bringing the awareness to the center of the throat. Imagine a healing energy, new life force moving into the throat as the body naturally exhales, feeling a sense of release and relief, letting go in the throat. And bringing the awareness to the chest and the shoulders. Imagine this healing energy, fresh new life moving into the body as the inhale comes in. And exhaling, feeling a sense of relief and release in the chest and the shoulders. From the right arm all the way down to the right hand and fingers. Healing energy, release and relief. And from the top of the left arm all the way down to the left hand and fingers. Healing energy, release and relief. And sensing now that the breath could move in through the nostrils and out through the fingers. Sensing the breath moving in through the nostrils and out through the fingers. Bringing the awareness now to the length of the whole spine, from the shoulders down to the base of the spine. Feeling the spine experiencing a sense of relief and release. Feeling the stomach and the abdomen, the navel, experiencing relief and release. The pelvis and the hips, relief and release. From the right thigh all the way down the right leg to the right heel, relief and release. From the left leg and thigh all the way down to the left heel, relief and release. And sensing now the breath could move in through the nostrils and out through the toes. Feeling the breath moving in through the nose and out through the toes. And sensing now a healing energy moving through the whole body. Sensing that the whole body is held and that the awareness can begin to move inward into the deepest space within. Imagining you could move towards and see and know and feel and experience your own true life energy, the deepest space of potent life within. And gently bring the awareness now back to the physical body. Feeling everything that's underneath the body. Noticing the breath and how the breath just comes into and out of the body with effortless ease. And begin to just gently wiggle the toes and brush the thumbs against each of the other four fingers. So the thumbs touch the pointer finger, and then the middle finger, and the ring finger, then the pinky finger. And if you're lying down, come to roll now onto the right side of the body, coming to a fetal position. If you're seated, simply continue to rest and feel the physical body resting. And then very slowly come to a seated position if you're not already there. We'll come to a comfortable seat. And we'll bring now one hand onto the chest and then the other hand on top of that hand. And so there's so many nerves in the heart that actually when we place our hands on our heart, we release the chemical of oxytocin in the body. And this is the chemical of connection and bonding. So just take a few deep breaths into the hands, feeling for a sense of connection to yourself and to that deepest space of truth, presence, and aliveness within. Inhaling to feel the chest rise into the hands. And exhaling to feel the hands soften into the chest. Taking just a few more breaths on your own, feeling this connection between chest and hands, hands and chest. And then inhale, reach the arms up overhead, take a big stretch upward. And exhale, bring the hands right to the center of the chest, palms press. And let's all together take a deep inhale into the whole body. And exhale, bow the chin to the chest, linking the head towards the heart. May this energy, this vibration, this intention of peace and stillness that we've experienced in this practice together be offered outward as an intention and vibration for peace and stillness, not only within ourselves, but also in our relationships, our communities, and our world. Deep full inhale and complete exhale, letting it all go. And then begin to rub the hands together, create some heat, some warmth, some friction in the hands. And then we'll bring the hands just over the eyes, cupping the eyes with the hands. And imagine inhaling that heat, that warmth from the hands in through the eyes to the center of the brain. And as you're ready, slowly let the eyes flutter open, taking in the light. Notice what you see. And welcome back. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Thank you. What is your website so they can connect with you on and in to see where they can go for more of this?
Yes. So my website is soullumination.com, and I'll spell it. There's only one L, like soul. So it's SOUL, and then it's UMINATION, like soul lumination. And we'll include a link too. So it's soullumination.com. And we do more of these live gatherings of meditations together throughout the week, every week, especially during this isolation time. And then there's also a way to get a free month of a bunch of different recordings. There's tons of recordings now of deep relaxation practices and meditations. So yeah, if you want to meditate more, please go to Soul Illumination, and I'd love to see you there too.
I love it. I will definitely see you there. And thank you for this.
Thank you, David. Thank you for having me, and thank you for practicing with me this morning. This is so nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.